Tis the season, tis the season. Horror movies and more horror movies. Smile. It's time to talk about it. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Clepsy XFM, brought to you by WeAreCritics.com, a place where we talk about movies, television, and pop culture. And if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe key and that notification bell so you can be up to speed about everything that I talk about here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to talk about yet another horror film that's coming to theaters this weekend. This time, we're talking about none other than Smile. That's right. New horror film, creepy looking horror film, brought to us by Parker Finn is his name, I believe. Parker Finn, who's fairly new to the game. He doesn't really have much to show for. And that's not a knock at him or anything bad. It's just that he is helming this as a writer and a director, and this is pretty much the first major thing that I can see that's on his resume. The film stars Sosie Bacon, Jessie T. Usher, who we all know is the great A-Train from The Boys. But Sosie, she's from 13 Reasons Why. She played Sky, and I believe she was also in Mare of Easttown. So you all might remember her from that. And, in good fashion, before I tell you all what I thought about this film, let's talk about what Smile is. Now, Smile follows Sosie Bacon's character. She's a mental health assistant or psychiatrist of some sort, and one of her patients comes in and is telling her these wild stories about these things that she's seeing, and immediately just freaks out and takes her own life. This is no surprise, no spoilers. This is all in the trailers, guys. After that, Sosie's character starts experiencing entities, seeing entities, and seeing the same things similar to her patient. Now, it's a while. At first, I'm going to be honest. When I saw this trailer, guys and girls, I was not impressed. I thought it was pretty cool. It looked pretty cool. There was some really creepy elements in it, but it reminded me a lot like Truth or Dare. If you guys all saw the Truth or Dare film that came out, some minor similarities as far as the face and the smiling and things of that nature that happened in this film. So I wasn't overly impressed when I saw the trailer. Going into this now and watching this film, my overall feelings of this film is that for a very, very slow movie, this has some pretty wow, creepy, cool elements in it. Sosie carries the film very well. She plays a very great scream queen in this. She brings a lot to the character, a lot to the story. You're able to follow her and feel her tension, feel her anxiety. You feel everything that she's stuck in the middle of. Some characters aren't as cool as others, and I'm speaking of Jessie T. Usher, A-Train. His character kind of felt, it could have been anybody. That could have been anyone's role. It didn't necessarily need him in this movie. His character was okay. He's not really there a lot, but he's there to kind of help usher, the drama in Sosie's life, if so to speak. They're partners, if you can follow what I'm saying. But I really feel like the film really drags a lot. But when the shit hits the fan, and you're immediately like, whoa, okay, I'm here, I'm in it. Whoa, what was that? Like, there are a lot of moments in this movie that are like that. A lot of jump scares that do what it's supposed to do. Very old school, classic jump scares. Nothing over the top. Not a lot of CG. And I think that's part of the element that makes this film work, is the fact that it's slowed down. It's not rushing. It's not trying to get cheap scares. It's not trying to cheat you. It's not trying to be more than what it is. It's very aware of what it is, and it's a pretty basic horror film with a lot of good scares. And you know, a lot of, I've heard before that they say that you can do a lot of things wrong in a horror film, but if you nail the scares, you know, you may have a winner, and you're gonna have something that people are talking about. Other good things about this film, besides the jump scares, and you know, I thought it was very interesting that that Finn, there isn't really a score in this film, guys. Like, and that's part of the creepiness, because a lot of times, a lot of scenes are dry, a lot of scenes are very quiet, a lot of scenes are just, you're getting nothing but the dialogue and the emotion, and then out of nowhere, bam. Like you won't, most of the time you probably won't see it coming, but there are a lot of plot points in this that are very predictable, but that's more story. I say more story, it's predictable, but as far as scares, it's not that predictable, because there's a lot of things that just kind of happen when you least expect it. Maybe we should be expecting it, but I don't know. Like I found that the story was predictable. Like, you knew where it was gonna go. You can kind of feel, you can kind of walk yourself through it. But the scares, and the best element of this film for me anyways, is the overall climax of the film, like the face to face with her and what she's up against. I think that was like probably one of the best moments in the movie, because a lot of times you get to that point and that's when the movie just kind of drops the ball. This doesn't do that. I felt immediately like that was a good moment in the movie. The ending, could have been a little better for me, the overall ending, but for the most part, it's a solid, okay horror film. I would by no means think that this thing is like that. A lot of people are praising this, like they're overly praising this. It's not a bad movie, but it's not like it's. I wouldn't highly praise this film. I enjoyed myself, but it was very slow. And when the shit hits the fan, the shit hits the fan, and you'll be right back in it. You'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, you'll be back in it. But other than that, it's a cool ride. Yeah, I would recommend that you check this out, especially, you know, for the season. It's October. It's Halloween season. Definitely, this is a date night film. I was highly entertained as a horror fan. I think this is definitely one that you're going to want to put on the shelf or put in the collection, because they nail it with the overall baddie in this, like the entity, I want to call it. They say that word a lot in this, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, let me know, guys. Are you guys interested? Are you excited to see Smile? Let me know what you think. Are you all in? Are you half in? Did the trailer even pique your interest a little bit? Let me know. Like, comment, share. Make sure you subscribe. Talk to me down there. And for more movie news, television news, and pop culture, check out wearecritics.com. And I will talk to you all later. Peace.